But yeah, saying this film is going to be ruthless is an absolute understatement. Five Nights at Freddy's 2 just released their last trailer, and shit is going crazy. From what I am witnessing in this trailer, aside from new looks at different animatronics, they're taking everything from the first film, putting it into this film and multiplying it by 10. And I mean that in terms of everything. Telling us that the animatronics are not holding back this time and the pizzeria isn't the only place they're gonna be. And that if they're not stopped, they will kill the entire town. Absolute wild jump from what we know. The toy animatronics that we know of, yeah, these guys are the real threat in this movie. They may look harmless, but they're anything but. They are quite literally what the first animatronics in the first movie wanted to be. We also get our very first look at the Henry Emily and his role in this film. Similar to how it was in the games, thank God, he knew about what William Afton was doing and how he's the reason that his daughter is dead, telling Mike that this is what happened. We even get to see at the beginning of the trailer a schematic for Freddy Fazbear from Henry Emily, one that William Afton had after stealing the stuff from Henry Emily to make his own. Again, really hammering into the lore of what Five Nights at Freddy's should have been from the first one based off of the games. The trailer also showing us that Elizabeth has some past trauma that she needs to deal with related to her father when she was little, and how that relates to the puppet in the grand scheme of everything. Mind you, in case you forgot, she did try killing Mike Schmidt multiple times in that first film. Now they're buddy-buddy, girlfriend-boyfriend, or something along those lines. I want y'all to remember that. Now, if you notice in this trailer, there's not a single hint, let alone image shown of the puppet. And I think there's reasons for that because it plays an even bigger part in Elizabeth and Mike's story. Not only that, in Skeet Ulrich's Henry Emily's story. And if you know the lore, you know exactly why I'm saying that, which involves his daughter, who in fact possesses the puppet and becomes the puppet. Already off the bat, what I am loving about this film is they are hitting on every single point, especially in places that didn't get hit on in the first film. The animatronics actually being a threat, there being more than 4 and all of them being ruthless, really giving us the time to give us lore accurate versions of the animatronics like they did in the first film, which I praise to high heaven with Blumhouse. It's perfect every time, giving us more lore related to the story that wasn't elaborated on in the first film, with William Afton's backstory, how it relates to Henry Emily, especially how it relates to Mike and Elizabeth. Bottom line, I really think they're trying to get this franchise back on track and actually listen to fans. Now, I don't want to jump the gun when I say that because I don't know for sure. Based off of this trailer, I'm being led to believe that's the case. And right now, I am very confident for this film. Do not let me down.